Welcome to the world of English. Today, I am going to appreciate you the most important subject in English language, that is tense. You know, tense very important subject in English language. Why? Because we want to know the meaning of tense. The meaning of tense is time. What time? The time of the verb. Specially time of the verb. That is the time of the verb. And now I am going to tell you, if it is time of the verb, what is verb? What is verb? That is the most important questions. This universe is going on. Every day we are changing. The world and all its activities are changing day by day. And that action, something with the movement of the world, with the movement of all the planets, everything is changing. This changing course is taking place according to our action. That action is called verb. And here, without verb, without action, this world cannot move on and go on. That's why we need action. What we did yesterday, it is the results that we are here. What we are doing here, that is very important now. It is given to us, and these actions, result and fruit will be accepted or published in future. So, in aptly, it is said that past is history, present is gift, and future is mystery. Present is gift. That's why it is called present. And now, here, if I discuss about tense, a time, a verb, then we have to discuss it according to the law of language. In which language? The language of the British people, the language of the Britain, the language of English. The English language, in what way they express the tense, they express the action of the human beings, the actions of the creations of the world. That is 3 times they expressed. These 3 times is called 3 tenses. Now I am going to tell you what are the 3 times. First, I have just told you that present, and then past, and then future. This is the 3 tense. If we accept it, A, B, and C, that is present, past, and future. Present is going on, taking place now. Past, which past? Past means yesterday. Past means the day before yesterday. Past means history. Past means all the ages that will not come again. And the future is mystery. What tomorrow will happen, we don't know. Tomorrow something good may happen, something bad may happen. But we expect something, we make a calendar about tomorrow, we plan about tomorrow, we plan the actions of the tomorrow. That's why we need future. Future, what for future is needed? For planning, for calendar. And that's why for planning, we have to use the future. For remembrance, for memory, that we call past, or remembrance. Remembrance, we call the past. And present, that is action is going on and on, the action. So, the remembrance, the action of the past lead us, the actions of the past lead us to the present. And the action of the present will lead us to the future. What we did in the earlier time is the result now our present position. But what we are doing at present will be our future planning, will be our future place. So, our action is the main source of our position. And here, if I discuss the tenses in English language, we have to first divide the tenses in 4 parts. All presents, 4 parts. In what way they are 4? First, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. British people divided their tense in 4 parts. And that 4 parts in all times, present, past and future. 3 times their speech are divided into 4 parts. Their actions of verb divided into 4 parts, 4 divisions. And that divisions we will discuss now. First, 1, that is basically habitual, habit. We may call it habit. That is here included historical truth, universal truth, habitual truth, that is habit. And number 2, in English language, divided into continuity, that is continuous. Continuous. That is going on and on, continuous. Number 3, just finished. Just finished. Just finished, but its action still exists. We are talking about its action. The action is finished just now, but we are talking about its action. That is called number 3rd, perfect tense. It is called perfect. Perfect means the actions is perfectly done, but still exist the action. Number 4, that is also continuous. Continuous. So here 2 tenses are continuous. How it is possible? No, it is perfect continuous. Number 3 tense name is perfect. Remember one thing, all the 3 tenses in present, past, future, 3 tenses are called perfect. Here it is present perfect, it is past perfect, it is future perfect. And that is why it is perfect tense. And here continuous, but number 4 is not only single continuous, it is called perfect continuous. That is continuous, not perfect continuous. Here we write perfect and then continuous. Here and here have it. Number 1, simple. This tense is called simple tense. Simple or indefinite. Indefinite. So, number 1 indefinite, here 1 indefinite, here 1 indefinite. Simple. Number 2 continuous, this one continuous, this one continuous. Here perfect, just finished. Here perfect, here perfect. All the names of the same, all the 3, 1, 2, 3 tenses are the same name, we call it. It is very clear. And now, habit, continuity, just finished and continuous. but perfect continuous. This continuous tense started before but still going on. But here in the work, in the actions, there will not be mentioned anything about the action that is started before. But here it is started before, it will be mentioned. Then it is different from here. 4 is different from 2. In what way? Here the time is mentioned when it is started. When it is started, the time is mentioned here, but here no time is mentioned. That is the difference between continuous and perfect continuous. Now it is clear. Habit, continuous, just finished, and continuous, but time is mentioned when it is started. Continue. Now if I go there, finished. Here totally finished. Finished. Sorry. Finished. Here also just finished. The action is going on, but here finished in the past time, yesterday. Long past it is finished. Past time it is finished, but it is finished just now. That is the difference. Here finished. And number 2 is continuous. So in the past time it was going on. We are describing the action that is was going on. That is, it is also continuous. Continuous. That is going on. Here perfect, that is also finished. Finished. But here also finished, here also finished. How you will differentiate it? It is the difference that here 2 actions are expressed together. 2 actions means, suppose here 1 action is finished, here 2 actions finished together, one before and one after. Then we used perfect continuous. Finished, but 2 finished of 2 actions. 2 actions. Okay? Here also finished. Here also finished. But here 2 action finished. But what finished before? It was continuing. It was going on. Continuous. Finished, but one is continuous. Continuous. That is the difference. Here continuous, but here 2 actions. That is finished, that is also finished, but there is 2 actions. I am going to discuss it later. And here future tense. Future, we know, that is our planning. What will today we are working and we are planning for future. So future, number 1, it will happen. Simply happen. Happen, simply. It will happen. We express it, that may happen. That is going to happen. And here, it will continue there. That time it will continue. Same. Continue. Continue. That is going on. In future, it will be going on. And here, also happen. Happen in future. But here, one more word is, action is added. There will be 2 actions, 2 words will be done together, like that one. It is in the past times 2 actions would be held, and here in the future times 2 actions will be held. That is, and here this present perfect continuous and here future perfect continuous, these 2 tenses are same. It will continue. But what happened? Continue. But time will be mentioned. That's it. Will continue. The starting time will be mentioned. That is perfect continuous. Starting time will be mentioned. Starting time will be mentioned. Okay. Starting tense. That is simple tense explanations. So what? Here, number 1 habit, finished, will happen. Number 2 continuous, It will in the past time, it will continuous actions in the past time, continuous action in the future tense. It is also just finished. It is finished, but two actions. Here also will finish, but there two actions will be finished together. The actions which will finish before this tense. And now that perfect continuous, but the time will be mentioned when it is started. And here two actions. The continuous, but two actions. The first actions was going on. That is continuous, going on at that time. And here, that is A4 and B4, C4, the same. It is going on, but the starting time is mentioned. Here, will be going on, but the starting time will be mentioned. The same. This is the explanations of the English tense, English actions. Now, I am going to tell you how they express the language. There is some rules. In what rules? 1, 2, 3, 4. If I discuss what rules? Now, here everything is clear. That 2, 3, 4. Here, 2, 3, 4. Simply 1, 2, 3, 4. What rules the British people use according to expressing their tense? Number 1, they use, all the verb have three forms. That is transitive verb or intransitive verb. That is strong verb or maybe weak verb. All the verb forms have three forms. These British peoples nicely make these three forms of the verb to express the tense properly or nicely. And what are the three forms? Suppose write, wrote, written. These three forms. This is called V1. V1 means present form. This is called V2. V2 means past form. This is called V3. That is called past participle. These three forms. All the verbs have three forms in English language to express the tense properly. So far, I have discussed about the difference of 12 tenses. Now, I am going to give you the explanation and the positions of the verb where what should be placed. Now, first here, British people use the main verb form V1. Here V2. Here V1. So all the forms used. Number 2, they used ing form. Number 2, they use ing form. Number 2, they use ing forms. One thing we have to remember that ing means V1 plus ing. Never be V2 plus ing or V3 plus ing. Always ing is placed after the present form of verb. That is ing. And number 3, V3. This form written. This form is always V3. Perfect tense always takes V3. 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 And number 4, ing. ing. Number 4, ing. Number 4, ing. So, here interesting one thing you can see. All the continuous tense takes the ing forms. Here it may be simple continuous or perfect continuous. Only single continuous or perfect continuous. Everywhere ing. So there is very simple 6 tenses take the ing form. And ing form means verb plus ing. Verb form and then ing. V1 plus ing. Number 3, perfect tense always take the V3 form. So 9 rules of the main verb is completed. Now remaining 1. 1 in present form V1, past V2, and in other way we can tell that 1 tense noun 1 always take V1, only different B. That is part form is B. Everywhere. Now V1 ing, V3 ing. Only difference here V2. We must remember one thing, that in English language there is only one tense which takes the past form of the verb, that is B1, simple past, past indefinite, a various name. That is, we remember. Otherwise, everything is rules, B1. And now, this is the rules only. No, there remains some art. Remaining some art to express their language and differentiate one tense from other. What is that? Helping verb. Helping verb in here. What is the helping verb? Helping verb means that helps the main verb, principal verb. Helping verb means. Here, what is the helping verb? There is no helping verb. So here is only one verb. There is no need of helping verb. Here, what is the helping verb? There is also no need of helping verb. And here, what is helping verb? Remember one thing, in C tense, always takes the helping verb shall, oblique, will. Here, all the forms, 1, 2, 3, 4, shall, will, must. And after that, there may be other helping verbs, but shall, will, must be placed first, and then other helping verb will be placed. Remember, so here one shall will. So here shall will helping verb. And now, if you tell what is the, and other tenses, remember one thing, only two tenses in English language there is no helping verb, that is simple present and simple past. There is no helping verb. And other all tenses take the helping verb. And now I am going to tell you what helping verb. Very simple way we have to remember it. In continuous, am is are. Am is are. Simple. In continuous tense, helping verb, am is are. And what is the past form of the am is are? Past form we know, was were. Was were. So was were. Here helping verb. And what is called this am is are, was were? These verbs are called be verb. So be verb here should be be. So be plus ing. And one thing I have told you just now, that shall will must be placed here. So shall will and then be and ing. So shall be and then verb plus ing. And here number 3, what is the helping verb? Here have and has. Simple. And what is the past form of have has? And here past form of have and has is had. Had plus V3. Had plus V3. And what is the past form of what should be the helping verb? Say here future perfect, that is have. Have plus V3. And I have told you just that this shall will must be placed here and then have. So shall have, will have, and then V3. Now here I am going to in perfect continuous tense always takes the helping verb be. B-double-E-N. B-E-E-N. B-E-E-N. That is it? Enough. Been? No. The name of that number 4 tense is perfect continuous. That's why the helping verb of the perfect must be placed here. So this helping verb must be placed here and then been, which means have been, has been. And here also same, this had must be placed here and then been. So had been and then verb plus ing. And here this have must be placed. So have been, only that's 2 verbs, 2 helping verbs. No. Here shall will must be placed. Shall will and then have and then been. What is the 3 verbs, helping verbs? That is shall have been. Here simply shall have been. I have told you just now that shall will be placed in C tense. All the 4 tenses must be placed first and then other verb, other helping verbs. And here shall have been. Okay, that is the helping verb structures. Remember, there is no helping verbs 1, A1 and B1, and other all the helping verbs ing MZ, number 2 continuous tense in present MZ, and that is past form and B. And here have us had A3. We have to just remember that helping verbs, no need to remember others. Just helping verb remembers. And the action will be remembered, and then the main verb we know. If it is continuous, then ing. No need to think about the verb form. If it is continuous, no need, only ing form. And then what will be the, if it is only single, amazon, and past, was where, and future, be, and future shall be, will be. It is simple. And it is explained. And now I am going to just explain in what way we are going to keep the tense, catch the tense according to law or rules of the British people or British language. British people are very artistic people. They use the language, their language is very artful and beautifully they express their language. That's why the expression of tense is very nice in words, all the language, all the native or very special language. If we explain British language and English language, tense is very special. And if I explain that I play football. I play football. Okay. Here one thing is clear. Play means verb. And who is doing the work? I. So the doer is always called the subject. Doer is always called the subject. Here doer is I, that is subject. And where the action is falling, where his action is related, that word is called object. In other way, if you question the verb in who or what, then the answer will be object. What I am playing, what I play, that answer is football, that is object. Or other way, we take the play is related to football, that's why object. So everywhere subject is placed before in the British language and object is after the verb. It is simple, very simple. In British language, everywhere we find subject is before the verb and object is after the verb. And now, if we play here only V1 form, so V1 form, single V1 form, so we know it is A1, and if it is V2 form, then B1, B2, what should be? B2 played. I played football, that is B2. Played means finished. And play means, when I play B1, A, that is my habit. I play football every day, I play. I am player. I play football. And if I tell that in present tense my playing is going on, in that sense if I play, then here we know continuous, going on means continuous, then ing must place playing. And what should be the helping verb? We know in number 2 present form am is I means am. I am playing football. Simple. If I say I have just finished my playing, number 3 just finished, number 3 V3, that is played. V3, that is played. Okay, V3, and number 3 helping verb is placed, must be placed before the verb, that is one thing we must remember. V3 form in anywhere, if you place the V3 form, that is if any tense, must be placed before it a helping verb or 2 helping verbs. Here without helping verb, V3 form should not be placed. Here, that's why A3 means we know present perfect tense. Here have has. So I, after I have take. not has. So I have played football. Simply perfect tense, future perfect continuous. Continuous means going on, that is ing, that is playing. Perfect continuous, A4. A4. A4 means continuous, that is going on. And what I told you, I means have. And here for continuous, been, I have been. And have for perfect and been for continuous. Playing football.